Nature is the highest art, don't you think? Why, just to see the summer sky is poetry. Summer. The orchard is full of blue jays. To see them chase the hose for a drop of water is a touching sight. Oh, they won't take it if I hand it to them. They run and shriek as if they are being assassinated. But oh, to steal it, that is bliss. I've never seen such a heat. The sun beat down so today. I expect everything will get ripe so that it can be autumn tomorrow. Oh, how I love the beginning of school each year. My girlfriends and I had such times together. Abia Root, Sarah Tracy, Abby Wood, Emmeline Kellogg, Emily Fowler. There were so many Emilys at the academy, our teachers couldn't keep us straight. Social graces with Miss Woodbridge.
Knees straight, girls. Shoulders back. Very good, Miss Dickinson.
Thank you, Miss Woodbridge. During my last semester, we girls formed a Shakespeare Society. It was my idea. We invited the boys to join. That was my idea too. And at our first meeting, we were to read The Tempest. Good afternoon, Tutor Crowell.
Good afternoon. Now I want you to take all our copies and cross out the questionable passages.
What do you mean questionable, Mr. Crowell?
Anything that seems indecent. Remember, we must preserve decency.
Decency, but what good is crossing them out going to do? I've already read them, and so has Abby, and Jenny. Haven't you girls? Anyway, how do we dare edit Shakespeare, Mr. Crowell?
You are entitled to your own opinion, Miss Dickinson, but I'd like you to follow my instructions all the same.
Well, I disagree. In Hamlet, it says there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Besides, I don't want marks in my books. All right. You boys can do as you like, but we girls don't think there's anything wicked in Shakespeare, and if there is, we don't want to know about it. We shall read everything, Mr. Crowell. Naughty words and all. Come on, girls.
Monster! I do smell all horse piss, at which my nose is in great indignation.
Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean my head upon your lap.
Aye, my lord.
Did you think I meant country matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
That's a fair thought to lie between maids' legs.
What is my lord?
Nothing. What was thy cause? Adultery? Thou shalt not die. Die for adultery, no. Thy wren goes it, and the small gilded fly does lecture in my sight. Let copulation thrive. How do you like that, Mr. Crowell? The clock stopped this afternoon during a thunderstorm. Do you hear those bells? It's the First Congregational Church. A funeral. It must be Jenny Hitchcock's mother. So there's one orphan more. Vinny went to the service, just got back. She said, well, the minister prayed, a hen and her chicks came up to the window and tried to fly in. I suppose the dead lady used to feed them and they wanted to bid her goodbye. I don't know why it is, but it doesn't seem to me that I shall ever cease to live on earth. I can't imagine with the farthest stretch of my imagination my own death scene. This me that walks and works must die some fair or stormy day. It's not that I'm afraid to die. Death is an old friend of mine. I made his acquaintance in my childhood. So many of my friends died young and were carried past our house to the burial ground. Ellen Mary Kingman, Patrick Grove, Abby Ann Haskell, James Francis Billings, who didn't like rhubarb.
There's been a death in the opposite house, as lately as today. I know it by the numb look such houses have alway.
The neighbors rustle in and out. The doctor drives away. A window opens like a pod, abrupt, mechanically.
Somebody flings a mattress out. The children hurry by. They wonder if it died on that. I used to when a boy.
The minister goes stiffly in, as if the house were his, and he owned all the mourners now, and little boys besides.
The milliner and the man of the appalling trade, to take the measure of the house.
And there'll be that dark parade of coaches and of tassels soon. It's easy as a sign, the intuition of the news, in just a country town.
Poor Jenny. Now, what was I saying? Oh yes, the clock stopped this afternoon during a thunderstorm. Made it seem like Judgment Day. I never learned how to tell time by the clock till I was 15. Father thought he taught me, but I didn't understand. And I was too afraid to say I didn't, and too afraid to ask anyone, lest he should find out. Can you imagine never knowing what time it is? Thank goodness for twilight. Father never kissed us goodnight in his life. Oh, I know he loved us, but he was so austere. Why, he hardly ever smiled. I remember when we took him to the photographer to get his picture taken. The poor photographer trying to be cordial and put Father at ease.
There, Squire Dickinson, could you smile a little? Please?
I am smiling.
You see, he looks like a bear. Father never approved of Santa Claus and such prowling gentlemen. Oh, Father was the only one in the house to say damn. Someone in every family ought to say damn, of course, and when he said it, he meant it. Why, if his newspaper were ever misplaced.
Damn.
No one could say it but Father. It was absolutely forbidden.